Hi guys, been waiting all day for this balance patch pre-notice. It's finally here. It's like 9 p.m. my time right now. I don't know when this one comes out. I waiting from like the morning until like 5 until 6 p.m. It's 9 p.m. right now. So maybe there's something extra special because they seems like probably they are testing it until past their usual time when they post this. So who knows? So let's see what we have. I don't want to have like expectation that it's gonna be good because every time I have expectation that it's gonna be a huge patch, turns out to be like disappointing. So I don't have any expectation for this one, but I think they're gonna patch Witcher unit hopefully because they're gonna release the original design of the Witcher unit with this balance patch too, right? So we'll see. Oh wow, the words is so small. Wait, can I see it? Oh my god, it's so small. I don't know whether you guys can see it or not. Winged Jack-o'-lantern Windy creates a shield for 1 turn on all allies when you attack. Now create a shield for 1 turn on all allies excluding yourself. So it's a nerf for Windy. Yo, wait, why is my Nikki got nerf? Dark Occult Nikki attack 5 times become 4 times. Huh? My Nikki got nerf. What? Veronica got nerf? EMP shock increase all enemy skill cooldown by 2 turn each becomes increase the enemy's target skill cooldown by 2 turn each and other enemies cooldown by 1 turn. That's a nerf. Yo, 3 nerfs already. Wait, why is this thing so small? I'm sorry guys, it's so small. Is there any way to make it bigger? No. Oh, I'm sorry about that. All Dokebi Lord violence. Oh, they nerfed the Dokebi Lords. The stun chance from 30 becomes 15%. And then, Gapsu. Increase your attack bar by 10% up to 30% per turn whenever the enemy recover hit points. Oh, so that's enough. Right? Only 30% maximum per turn. So you can't increase more than 30. That's enough. Water Dokebi Lord Giant Ball absorb attack bar by 30 becomes 40% if... Oh, this is a buff. Water Dokebi gets a buff. The absorb attack bar thingy. Wow, it's so hard to read this. What the heck? I'm sorry, guys. Dokebi Lord Fire, the Fire Beat passive effect added. So that's a buff to the Fire Dokebi Lord Mugwang. Increases the damage you deal in proportion to the enemy destroy hit points. More damage. Good. Like Dokebi Lord is Yuldong? Passive activation condition is. So that's a buff to the light Dokebi Lord. When an ally attacks an enemy, increase the critical damage by 100% if the enemy has no beneficial effect. Now, when an ally attacks the enemy, increase critical damage by 100. So there's no condition. Interesting. That's very good, actually. So that means with the light Dokebi Lord being on the field itself, it's already buff your whole ally's critical damage. 100%. That's a lot, though. For Cliff team, this is good. They didn't nerf... I mean, they nerf all Dokebi Lord stun, like the first skill, but they don't nerf Byung-Chu, like the passive or something. They didn't nerf it. Good. Mercenary Queen, Fire and Light. Fire Eivor and Light. Light Eivor? Oh, got nerf. Wait. Fire Eivor is a collateral damage for the nerf of the Light Eivor. Absorb attack bar from 50 to 30%. Inflicting damage also got reduced. Huh. So Fire Eivor is not that good now. It's got... Oh, okay. They buff it. They buff the Fire Eivor on the next line. Increase damage deal on your turn by 50. Become up to 150. Oh, okay. They increase it by another 50%. Previously, it's only up to 150. Now it can be up to 200. But still, they nerf the damage here and the absorb attack bar, and then only give another 50. Increase the damage now. Not that great. Water Devil Maiden. Removes one beneficial effect from the enemy now. Removes one beneficial effect from the enemy. And then absorbs all attack bar. That's a buff. Okay. Dark Shadow Caster. Shadow Trap. The target with Shadow Trap gets its attack speed 40% decrease, and your attack speed gets faster by the reduced attack speed. When the Shadow Trap is removed, the attack speed will go back to okay. Pretty interesting buff. Oh, Zeratul, please get a buff. Remove one beneficial effect of the enemy target when you land a critical hit now. Oh, you don't need to land a critical hit to strip. Very nice. And then effect added, recover hit point by 10% when the turn ends. Oh, that means I don't have to rune Zeratul with Vampire now. Because every time the turns end, he gets 10%. I mean, not a whole lot, but he has a built-in sustain. Very nice. Ah, Geral got buff. All the Geral got buff, I think. The Wind one definitely needs a buff. Effect added. Decreases the cooldown of Dancing Star by 1 turn if you have 2 or more beneficial effect after the turn's end. So you need lots of buff on him. At least 2 or more beneficial effect on yourself, and then you reduce the Dancing Star by 1 turn. I guess we'll take it. Fire Geral, ignite, stun chance increased to 70%. Okay. Light Geral, you lose 1 adrenaline star and increase your attack bar by 30%. Now is 50. I thought Light Geral is pretty good. Okay, Dark Geral, increase harmful effect activation by 20% for every beneficial effect granted on yourself. I guess. Slight buff. But I don't know. Seems like it's not like a very OP buff, but at least it's a buff. Light Siri, Flash Step. Attacks once, becomes attacked twice. The amount of damage is adjusted to the change in the number of attacks. So good with additional damage artifact, but the amount of damage is adjusted. So I don't know if they change it, or is it like maybe if attack once it do 100, now twice it do 50-50, or I don't know. The amount of damage adjusted, I don't know how much they adjusted it, but at least it's good for additional damage artifact. Fire Holy Berry or Fire Macaroon decreases your attack speed by 30% now, becomes your attack speed stays at 100 until the next turn starts. It is not affected by the attack increasing. What? Wait, I don't get it. Oh, stays at 100. Okay, so that's good because Fire Holy Berry is the one where he uses a skill and then you will only receive like a reduced damage until your next turn. So stay at 100. It means not 100%. It stay at 100. So if you have like plus 300 even, after you use the skill, your speed will be 100. It's not affected by attack speed increasing or decreasing effect. So that's good. So we'll stay at 100 speed no matter what, at least so that your skill effect takes longer. Right? So it's a buff. Fire Pudding Princess gains immunity against inability effect. Oh. This thing is quite annoying. Increases the HP recovery among the allies. But it reduced the recovery amount received by allies. 40% now it becomes 15%. But now it cannot be CC'd. The Fire Vanilla. A buff and a nerf. Oh no, Fire Ifrit. The Starion got... Wait. Effect added. Increases the Oblivion duration to 3 turns if the enemy is already under Oblivion effect. Okay. But it's already under Oblivion effect. Is second skill multi-hit, right? So if you manage to put Oblivion on the first hit, that means the Oblivion effect becomes 3 turns. Decrease the damage dealt from enemies with no harmful effects. Oh, this one is a nerf though. 30 becomes 20. Increases damage inflicted also from 30 becomes to 20. I don't like this though. I don't need the enemy to be Oblivion 3 turns. 2 turns is good enough. Isn't it the 2 turns Oblivion, right? The damage is reduced. The damage you received also reduced. So I actually don't like this. It feels like it's more like a nerf than a buff in my opinion. Light Ifrit. Absorb enemy attack bar by 20% after stealing the enemy's beneficial effect. So that's a buff. They're buffing Alsarion. I don't think Alsarion really needs a buff. Water Paladin Josephine? Why do they buff Josephine? Still amount 20%, now 30%. Water Hell Lady and Light Asima. Deals 50% increased damage to enemies under continuous effect becomes harmful effects. So they buff Asima and Beth. Doesn't really need a buff, right? Beastmonk. All Beastmonk Crushing Blow effect added always attack with a critical hit. Oh, interesting. Beastmonk got a buff. Yo, Chandra is gonna be annoying. This is all the debuff. All the default. The default all now crits. Come on. Why did they have to buff Chandra? Chandra is pretty good already. I mean, Sahul and Razam. Shazam and Rahul got a buff too. Light Desert Queen Isis, Gaze of Oblivion, effect order change. Silence then Oblivion now become Oblivion then Silence. Does it matter? It matters on certain enemy probably. You Oblivion first, so you can put Silence. Okay. Maybe it is good against those that cannot be CC'd, like Fire Hollyberry. So now you put Oblivion first, and no, this is Silence, it's not CC'd. Okay. Doesn't matter. Dark Totemist, Half Moon Tribe Totem, decrease HP of enemies granted with harmful effects. That's a buff, slight buff. Tabay got a buff, Deathly Wrath. Effect added. Your attack bar will be increased by 50% if an ally or enemy gets defeated while skill is on cooldown. Wait, only when skill is on cooldown? Well, when the skill is on cooldown, if you use the skill, you kill a unit, you got the skill back. It doesn't consider as, so you don't get the attack bar? But it's still a buff. Fire, Wind, Dark, View. Oh, Kashmir, Van Cleef, but Douglas, Shoryuken, Hadoken. Hadoken will be activated in succession. Oh, that's a buff. Yo, they buffed Douglas. 50% chance now to proc this from the second skill to the first skill, right? Yeah. Magic Knight Fire, a star. Your attack speed increases as your hit points get lower. Now, your attack power increases for 1 turn if you receive damage? Wait. Is that a buff? Or a nerf? It's a change. If your HP get lower, you get attack speed. I don't know. Probably if you get a, so it's now he's kind of, when he take damage, he's self buff attack. Maybe better, I think. I don't know. Wait, Orion, Draco, and then Gemini, Fly gains another turn with 20% chance after using the skill. This is the second skill. Huh? Why did they buff Orion? First first skill already have a chance to proc. Now second skill also has a chance to proc. What? Huh? That's ridiculous. Hua He increases the attack power of all allies by 10% every time you attack the enemy with defense decrease. That's a buff. Barbaric King Water confiscate maximum under berserk state maximum HP equal to maximum HP. Defense is decreased by 30%. Oh, instead of maxi point decrease, now defense is decreased. So this is just a change. I don't know whether it's considered as a buff or not. Defense is decreased by 30. If you don't have a lot of defense, that means it doesn't matter that much. Consider as a buff, I think. Water Robo or Light Robo. Execute self-destruct. Effect added. Stuns for 1 turn with a 50% chance. So now you can stun the opponent when you do the self-destruct. Is it AoE? I can't remember. Fire Pirate Captain Detonation Shot. Decrease the duration time of the bomb installed on other enemies by 1 turn each. Become decreases the skill cooldown of bombardment by 1 turn if the bomb was set off and instantly gains another turn. Interesting. But I don't know. I don't know whether this is good or not. But I think it's a buff. Oh wait, bombardment. Stun effect. Oh, but the stun effect got reduced because of this. So this is, I think, is a buff. And then effect added. Install. Oh, wait. A bomb? Install a bomb for 2 turns with 50% chance when attacking. The amount of damage is adjusted to the duration of the bomb effect. Wait, this is Frigate. Frigate can put bombs now? This is Pirate Captain. Effect added also. Decrease the skill cooldown of full speed ahead by 2 turns if the enemy is defeated while the skill is on cooldown. Huh? Wait a minute. Bombardment detonation shot. Bombardment is like the one that can stun, right? Wait, Frigate got a buff? Frigate is already pretty good. Where is Frigate? Frigate. Yeah, it's bombardment. Fire bombardment. Oh, but this is random. Bombardment of 3 rounds to attack random targets. Each hit has 75% of stunning. But the chance goes down to 50, I believe, just now, right? But with skill up, it's 75%. So the stun is not that reliable, but now you can put bomb. Wait, that's interesting. Wait. Let me see again. Bombardment. Stun chance reduced, yeah, but install a bomb for 2 turns. So it attacks 3 times random target, so you can put 3 bombs. That's interesting. Effect added. Decrease the skill cooldown of full speed ahead by 2 turns if the enemy is defeated while the skill is on cooldown. Okay. Despair Rune set effect will be... Hey! Okay, they nerf Despair Rune. What the heck? Stun rate 25% is... Yeah. The rule of the Despair set change will... They nerf Despair Rune. When a glancing hit is landed, the stun rate is reduced by half. So it's only 12.5% chance to stun if you have a glancing. They nerf Despair Rune. Wow. Seal Rune now, 25% chance to land the seal rate. The seal effect activation rate will be increased from 15 to 25%. When a glancing hit is landed, the seal granted is reduced by half. Okay, so glancing now affect stun and seal. But seal now improved to 25% now. Okay, I guess. Awakening effect. Okay, Wind Series increase accuracy now increase attack speed. 121. Now suddenly Win Siri becomes... Wait, Win Siri is the one that do damage based on speed, right? Oh, like Panda. Like Panda. Like Pure Vanilla. The one that I have. Like Pudding Princess. Oh, strengthen soft pudding skill. I thought increase speed also. Skill strengthening effect. Cooldown times 3 turns. Still above. I thought I got increased attack speed 15 also. Water Hell Lady. Increase accuracy now. Strengthen gout skill. Continuous damage. Continuous damage chance increase. Okay. Wind Beast Rider. Resistance become accuracy. Okay, that makes sense. Wind Sky Dancer to soon. Muse skill is now immunity. Tsun now has immunity. Oh, to target allies with full hit points. That's interesting. Base speed. Wait, hold on. Magic Knight stats change. Oh, they increased the base speed of Magic Knight. Now 95 after Awaken. Unawaken become increased by 5. Okay. Barbaric King 5 Fire and Dark. Readjusted start to improve monster performance. Increase proportional of attack power and hit points. Fire and Dark. They got increased power, but they didn't say how much. This is skill errors that doesn't make sense. So what Win Siri got a 121 when awakened. Wait, doesn't Win Siri do damage based on Win Siri? That's the only Witcher units that I don't have, and she could be interesting now. Wait, where is Win Siri? Win Siri is a 5-star. It should be here. Oh, now it's easier to get attack bar. In proportion to the number of enemies, lower attack speed. So with 15 more attack speed, it's easy for her to get this increase in attack bar. This is also... Oh, this is the same as... Oh, now this has become good. I mean, not good, but it's easier now to get... to do the ignore defense. Because it's between the targets and your attack speed. You have more attack... You have more base attacks, base speed. You reduce the attack speed. So more often than not, you're gonna be able to ignore the enemy's defense, but only up to 80. Remember that it's not entirely ignore all the defense. It's only up to 80%. Okay, so decent now because of the increase in attack speed, definitely. So that's it. That's the balance patch. I don't know when this is gonna take effect. I was expecting the balance patch update to be tomorrow. I'm not sure whether it's gonna be tomorrow or is it gonna be Wednesday. Fix animation of the skill effect. Oh, this is only skill error, so this doesn't change anything. Again, I think the biggest thing here probably the Sparrow now, because the Sparrow is so annoying. Now you can put glancing on a Disparun now, sort of, right? Because now the Disparun, I mean, probably it will still stun you with the Disparun, even if it's only 12.5, but at least glancing matters now on Disparun and Seal Rune. I don't see a lot of Seal Rune being used. I wonder if by increasing the seal rate to 25%, is it gonna be that useful? We don't know. But who is the winner here? I thought there'll be more Witcher units buff, but there isn't. Not a whole lot. But there's nerf. Oh, surprisingly, Hagang doesn't get a nerf. Byung-Chul doesn't really get a nerf because what makes Byung-Chul strong is not the stun, but the passive. Gyapsu kind of gets a nerf. Yeah, Gyapsu is the one that got a nerf. Byungchul, Haegang survived the nerf. Imagine that. But Windy got a... I don't know why Nikki got... Oh, I was starting to use more of Nikki and now Nikki got a nerf. That's not fair. And they don't really... I mean, they buff... They did buff Van Cleef. They did buff the Bay. They also buff Ariana. Sort of. That's okay. But it's not... Do you think this is a huge balance patch? Am I missing something that I don't see here, guys? I mean, the Despair rune nerf is kind of huge. Okay. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe as usual. Okay? Bye.